Look at that. Thanks, Kip.
Thank you. Just a little bit about bears, because I think you know that people have been injured and killed by bears in this park. So there's a risk involved, but the risk is very small. Bears overall pretty tolerant people. I've been as close to grizzlies as I am to you. I don't recommend that, but if you hike enough here, occasionally it happens. You know, you're being pretty cautious, making noise like you should. So they are pretty tolerant. And then we recommend defensive hiking, reduces that risk even more, and that's being alert. Stay on the trails. You go off the trails for to surprise a bear. Don't go out real early in the morning or late evening. I can't give any magic times there, but the earlier out, the later out, or after going to surprise a bear. Don't hike alone. You got that one covered pretty well here today. And make noise. The noise doesn't scare bears away, but it lets them know you're coming. It's all based on not surprising a bear. Hey-o! Whoop, whoop. A little louder than that, of course.
Hey, Pat.
Yes.
Can you tell the folks in the camera where you bought that expensive waterproofing?
Costco.
A few weeks ago, when I had this trip, we came around and crossed the bridge and up like we did, and that morning there was a group of, I don't know, 8 or 9 people hiking on their own. They were ahead of us, and they got up on this switchback, and we were just about I was almost the top of it, and I hear bear, and they're turned around coming back towards me, okay? And so I thought, I'll go up and see what's going on. I heard the guy say to his wife, we're going this way, he's going that way. But anyway, got to the top of the switchbacks, and there was a bear just right there, eating berries. At that time, there were berries there, and eating that berries. I made some noise, but the bear didn't seem to want to move. It was a grizzly. We kind of waited a little bit, and then it started going down slope. So once it got part way down, then I told my group to come on up, and so we were lined up here, watching and looking, and then we saw the bear by the creek down there. But at that particular time, the north shore of Josie was closed. That's how most people go to the glacier. So they'd all come around the south shore. So as we look down now, we see all kinds of people coming along here, and the bear's down there. And then that boardwalk we walked down, all of a sudden the bear's up on the boardwalk heading for the bridge. And for us up here is a pretty neat scene. For them down there, maybe not quite so much. Because we saw about 15 people, or maybe 20 on the bridge. We were hollering, bear, bear, and finally they saw it walking towards them, towards the bridge. So they all see them all back up and go around to the left there. And then the bridge gets on, the bear gets on the bridge, walks across the bridge. They're all standing there, but then when he got to the end of the bridge, he turned right, went up the creek. Berry shrubs up higher, we might see some huckleberries. It's hard to say, they're kind of right down here. I can't see it back there. Down right where this trail is, you see some pretty bright green leaves. Higher up, they're going to be red, where they're in the sun, they're turning red already. So that's the huckleberry.
You ate that?
Wow,
the bear is going to smell the berry on your breath. Hey Bob, why is the color green?
What's that?
Why is the color green of the water?
Oh, the green in the water? I'm going to keep you in suspense. Last week we got rained on right before lunch, enough to be wet and kind of cold. we can see what we call a U-shaped profile here. River valley would be more narrow V-shaped. They just make these broad U-shaped valleys, and this is about every pass here in this park, whether you're hiking or driving, you're up in that pass, look down, in most cases you'll see that U-shaped profile. Oops.
Okay.
You're gonna catch me, right? I'm just looking back. We can't see the garden wall. We couldn't see the pinnacle wall this morning, but we got a real sharp wall here. Maybe some of you have seen it. It looks like it's gonna break. So if you get down by the hotel, look up this. It's like a conveyor belt. It's moving, melting in the same place, and so you get a ridge of till. A big, like that's what we're walking on here. That's what we call a moraine, a ridge of this till.
So the moraine is the edge, or the moraine is the whole area?
No, the moraine will be on the edge of the moraines. We have lateral moraines on the sides. Actually, if you look out beyond Sherburne Lake, that ridge there is called the Sherburne. That'd be a lateral moraine. The big ice age glacier came down. We can't see it because Allen Mountain's in the way. When you drive out the valley, if you look across the lake on the other side, you'll see boulder ridge. That's the other. Those are lateral side. Right here, again, all this would have been glacier in the late 1800s, probably 1910, still pretty close. I've got some other photos I could show you. Now we're going to go up to a big rock and pause there just for a minute. It's called Elrod's Rock, and that's where the glacier was in 1922.